Hey everybody, Jason Burmis here, and folks, so much happened over the last 24 hours that I really feel like, to sum up how crazy, I was just going to talk elections today because in two of the elections, me and Luke kind of went at it for a little while. Trump is out there after the elections, even though they lost the House, talking about, how he's going to be able to work with Pelosi. But in reality, the press is asking him because they know the next step of this Mueller investigation is just to go into his finances. And are they going to be able to work together? So much to go over. But before we get into, Trump firing Sessions, the new attorney general, this Acosta thing, there's two elections that are just blowing my mind. So check this out. This is a member of Congress. This is supposed to be a representative of the people. And what he is an ambulance-chasing lawyer. And a convicted one. Okay? And there he is smiling like the politician he is. And he got reelected to Congress. Now, I know that a lot of you would think that's funny, and it'd be like, well, at least he's outwardly a criminal. No, he's just another criminal, lawyer, liar. And it boggles my mind that, because I get it that people get tricked. I get it that you want to think that there's hope and things are going to get better. And no, this politician's different. And in, some very rare cases they are. Okay? But in this case, with this guy, I just don't see it. I want to read just a little bit of this. A re-election candidate or celebration is underway in Pod 2 of the Montgomery County Jail after inmate number 232-573 claimed victory in the Texas House District 27. The inmate is known as Representative Ronald Reynolds, a Democrat from Missouri City, to the people outside. Folks, this is cartoon level that a man that went to jail because he had people under him for his firm chase ambulances to try to get their business. These are the good, honest type lawyers that we elect again and again and again and again and again and again and again. Clinton a lawyer, Obama a lawyer. And we elect somebody in Texas, no less, a Democrat who's in jail. This is a fact. Now, if that could possibly be one-upped any further than anything, well, it has been. Because Dennis Hof got elected. Now, for those of you that don't know, Dennis Hof, it was a lower level seat. It was an assembly seat. But Dennis Hof, the infamous Pimp, that's right, the Pimp, well, he won. He's been dead for, a week now, a week and a half. He won by 70%, 70 to 30%, something like that. Landslide victory. They elected a dead Pimp. Now, had they just elected Hof, who was kind of like this celebrity libertarian, hanging out with people like Joe Arpaio, Ron Jeremy found his body. Apparently, his domestic partner was Heidi Fleiss. This is who we elected. A man that prostituted women. You could sprinkle anything you want on it. He exploited women sexually for a living. And I'm not here to be, the morals police. This isn't, Protestantism, anything like that. But the fact of the matter is that when our country is electing dead pimps to any office, I mean, we are on another level. So, I want to get into how weird our society has gotten. Like, this is almost normal. Because now we have a president that's arguing with the media. And again, I kind of side with Trump here in a lot of ways. Because, first of all, why is he even going to Jim Acosta at this point? Does he have to go to Jim Acosta? Is it a pissing contest? Is it the WWE wrestling? Do they love it for the ratings? Can he just not wait to hear what he's going to say? But Acosta was out of line, in my opinion. Again, Acosta asked a question which, it's going to be more of the same. And Trump responds, and Acosta refuses to give up the microphone. And finally, it's a sit down. This is the level of politics, and this does kind of give fodder to the left, because Trump can't keep it together. But I'd have a hard time keeping it together, too. He's calling him fake news. But he starts off with a dig right away that nobody's watching CNN if you did your job better. I sympathize with Trump, but this is every day. This is the new media, okay? So my question is, why even go to a guy like Acosta? Why not make CNN, put somebody else in there by just, not going to him? I know he's got to go to a lot of his detractors, and that's a good thing. I'm not saying that going to actual dissident questions wouldn't be good, but no one's asking about Syria. No one's asking about Yemen and Saudi Arabia. Nobody was outraged when we didn't get the JFK documents. Somebody, to their credit today during the press conference, did ask whether we were actually going to get those declassified initial indictments and declassified portions of the IG report. And Trump, he said, we're looking into it. Well, that means it's not going to happen, like so many of the other promises of this administration, which is a huge problem. And he realizes now, because the House has been taken by the Democrats, that Sessions needs to go, because the next level of this Mueller investigation is just finances. Okay? Take a look. Now, at first they were saying that at his request, Sessions had resigned. Now, to me, I doubt this was a talk that either happened today or even yesterday, but in the past couple of weeks, in the run-up to these midterms, and the fact that you haven't heard much about this Mueller investigation, and we know where it's going, and he has recused himself. After these headlines, we're also getting headlines of he fired the Attorney General, Jeff Sessions. Now, again, I'm not sure that that's fair. I don't know really what to believe here, but, politics on this level, it probably is close to the same thing as firing, pushing him out. But was it, once again, deserved? Absolutely. He's trying to stay in office, and they're going to find anything they can in his past. And believe me, Trump has a corrupt business past, I promise you. It won't be hard. It'll be as hard as it was to indict Manafort, if they're allowed to go there. The Russian collusion thing, that was never what it was about, because they knew it was all fake. It's nonsense. It is fake news. Okay? Now, the guy that they brought in, and I want to bring this over, we're going to, because they knew it was all fake. It's nonsense. It is fake news. Okay? Now, the guy that they brought in, what is going on here? This over, we're going to, well, sorry about that, folks. A little double over really quick. But if you check this tweet out, when I saw this earlier today, I was like, what is going on? And basically the left, I don't even know who this Scott Dworkin is, but he posted this audio. Now, this is the new guy. This is Whitaker. He's coming in. And I want you to listen to this. This isn't a
violation of, we all know that the Clinton private email server was a violation of law. The only person that can enforce that act is the Attorney General. And this administration clearly has no interest, whether it was Holder or whether it's a former U.S. attorney in New York named Loretta Lynch. Either one has no desire to go after Hillary and for these violations of federal law. And, so we're sort of stuck here in a situation where, again, the law doesn't, for some reason, apply. It's very clear what the law says, but it doesn't apply to Hillary Clinton or anybody on her senior staff that was also using this secret email server.
So let's stop there. Everything he just said there was absolutely 100% legitimate. But let's read what the header is. Okay? Here's the header. Here's audio he just dug up of Matthew Whitaker talking about a potential indictment of Hillary Clinton for her illegal email server. Someone needs to tell him to take his tinfoil hat off. What? Folks, there's nothing tinfoil hat about it. So I hope that this is the beginning of a real investigation into the Clinton emails, possibly into Anthony Weiner before he gets out. So we've got about 40 people out there watching in YouTube land, many more over in Facebook and Twitter. I am going to give out the number. The number is 607-542-9184, 607-542-9184 if you want to call in. I may take one call. So there it is right there, 607-542-9184. I've got it on. We'll see if it happens. I'm going to give it about 30 to 45 seconds. I know there is a lag. So somebody gets in, wants to talk about the elections, wants to talk about Sessions, wants to talk Acosta, wants to talk about where this presidency is going, because if you think the scandals are going away, they're not. This president has campaigned for the last 2 years after being elected. They asked him today if Pence was going to be his running mate again. And he's like, well, I haven't asked him. And he asked him right there, you want to be my running mate? Of course Pence was going to. Why wouldn't he be? He's been a great political ally to Trump. So let's see, 607-542-9184. If not, look out to the main channel. We may be doing something there later this evening. Not quite sure. Luke is across the world over in Poland. I thank you all for watching this stream. Share the video with others. Get people to hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Almost to 9,000 subscribers, up from 2,000. Up 2,000 from when I took it over. So thank you guys so much for being involved. And folks, be the change you want to see in the world.